Yep, we're live, everybody.
Hey,
Real live, everybody. Hopefully, I sound good. Hopefully, let's see.
yep,
Testing, testing, 1, 2. Real live.
we on the air? Are we on the air?
Testing, testing, 1, 2. Real live. But yeah, everybody. This is Let me get my stream up. Come on, what's going on here? Hmm. Yeah, I think my shit froze up. Maybe. Nope, we're back. But let me get situated here. Okay, come on. For some reason, it won't let me click on my. I can't click on this window. What's going on? But oh shit. Here we go. I gotta fucking fix this again. Uh, shit. Can y'all hear me? I don't know if I froze up.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The stream is acting funky, so I probably won't be able to stay on video too long because it looks like it's had a hard time. But yeah, everybody. This is heading into Polygons, episode 26, and yeah, we got another episode for you guys today, and not a lot of gaming news, but we got a little bit to talk about, and we're gonna kind of talk about our top games of this generation. I think I got about 10 games in my top 10. But yeah, we're just gonna before we get going, I'll let my panel introduce himself like always.
Hey, this is Emperor Gill, your co-host.
This is DD Mayhem, as always, glad to be here.
And of course, this is chaotic, and yeah, and I see we got developers commentary in the chat. Developers commentary. I'd like to know what your top 10 games of this generation is in the chat. But yeah, start the show off. We got some NPD results for the month of April, and I'm just gonna name off the top 10 games, and y'all can give me your opinion about these. But number one for the month of April, Final Fantasy 7 remake. I mean, what else would it be? But Final Fantasy for that month, and the sexy train has come to station. What does that even mean? But yeah, number one, Final Fantasy 7. Number two, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, which I'm surprised that's number two. That game's been out since what, last year? But that's number two. Number three, Animal Crossing Horizons. Number four is NBA K 20. Number five, Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, Resident Evil 3. Number six, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 Remaster is number seven. MLB The Show is number eight. And Madden's NFL 20 is 9. And number 10 is Red Dead Redemption, number 2. So what do y'all think about that? About that list?
I ain't got no answer.
Kind of expected.
I mean, we all expected Final Fantasy 7 to be number one. I
Yeah.
mean, come on. I mean, of course. But yeah, it's crazy. I mean, one game I expected to see in there I didn't see is Doom. I mean, what month did that come out? March.
That is true.
But I think they said
Yeah.
that publisher doesn't release their data. So if they don't release their data, then you're not gonna know what it sells. So I think that's why. A host of people talking about that they don't release their stats. So or the digital sales. So, but yeah, Final Fantasy 7. I think they said Final Fantasy 7 it was the. Let me see. It says something about Final Fantasy 7 is like the best Final Fantasy 7 selling debut or whatever. And it's only on PS4. Like Final Fantasy 15 was it, but Final Fantasy 15, it came out on Xbox and PlayStation. This is only on PlayStation. And I think it took that spot, so that's pretty good. So before we move on, I want to ask y'all a question. Since both of y'all played Final Fantasy 7, both of y'all beat Final Fantasy 7. And there was commentary. He's platinum, I think. Platinum Final Fantasy 7. He says Red Dead is boring as fuck. I mean, I haven't played Red Dead. I mean, it does look boring to me, so I didn't play it. So, I mean, I would say I'll probably agree with you, but I really can't agree with you because I haven't played that game. But you got something to say about that, Emperor? I mean, both of y'all play Red Dead, right?
Are you talking about Red Dead 1 or Red Dead 2?
I think he's talking about Red Dead 2.
I guess.
I played it. Like it's, I'm saying, it was fun beginning, and everything just slowed down.
I mean, I would akin to that to more like a movie, more of an artsy movie.
Okay.
Like it's not GTA whatsoever. Like it's a very slow story based game.
Okay. I mean, just from what I've seen of it, I don't think the gameplay was tight enough, and I played the first Red Dead. The first Red Dead was okay. When I didn't finish it, but I thought it was okay. But it just not enough for me to bring in. But Devil's commentary, I guess he doesn't really like Red Dead very much. But as far as Final Fantasy 7 goes, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. So this game, of course, it was going so good. It's hyped up. People been waiting for it for so long, and especially what's going on now, people need entertainment. Like I think this month was like one of the biggest months since 2008 in video game sales. But people need entertainment. If you guys stay in your house, probably people who probably wouldn't buy so many games probably buying more games than normal because you can't really do anything else but watch TV. Especially if you live alone or something, you're not doing anything but playing games and stuff. But do y'all think, what do y'all think about the next game, the next Final Fantasy remake, Final Fantasy 7 remake? We know the next one's gonna come out. I don't know if it's gonna be on PS5 or PS4. It might be both generations. Do you think that it's gonna sell as much as this one did? Do you think this game, because a lot of people like this one, a lot of people bought it. Go ahead.
Are you talking about Final Fantasy? Are you talking about Final Fantasy 8?
No, I'm talking about the next Final Fantasy 7 remake. This ain't the end of the game. There's gonna be more.
Oh yeah, this too.
Well, I'm not sure what they're gonna call it, but it's gonna. But do you expect that next one to sell even more or sell less? Cause I think overall this game has been positive, but there are some people who did not like the ending, right? But I think that more people like. But I still think the people who don't like the ending still gonna want to know what's gonna happen. Even though they didn't like the ending, they still gonna want to know What happened to the next game? So I think they're still gonna buy.
I don't say what. I don't say. I don't say one. I don't say what. I don't say one. I don't say one. Whenever I got a game or I finish it, like I do. Do I would doubt the remake will be after that full game, but but add that, but 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 it didn't. So apparently got me realize like Ron said it is like a big game.
Yeah,
I guess.
yeah, the original Final Fantasy 7 was 3 discs on PlayStation 1. It was 3 discs.
Yeah. I don't say like I do. I would do wish Square Enix would put like we'll put it like all in one, but I guess they ain't. I would guess I would guess they're trying to split them.
Well, I don't
They
think
try to split them.
it would have took too long. I mean, because what they're doing is they're really taking that game and expanding on it, right? So if they would put it on, I mean, I was hoping it would be all in one game too when I first heard the announcement, but then they say, oh, it's going to only be the first disc, or not even really the first disc. It's just, well, I'm not sure. It's just the Mega Station. Like what you play in this game is only like 45 minutes. No, excuse me. What you play in this game is only takes you about 2-3 hours in the original game to play through this section of the game. So they expanded this game to about 30 to 40 hours. So they took a 3-hour section and expanded it to 30 to 40 hours. So originally so now you think about if they wanted to take the other part of the game, how long would that be? I mean, you wouldn't have enough hard drive space on your PlayStation for the whole package. So, I mean, I think if they would just kept the game the way it was and just updated the graphics, they probably could. But since they made it so much different, But for on to the question, do you think the next one would sell as much or even more?
That I don't say. I think it happened to the first game. I really don't know because here what the thing about here what thing to like think about though is like one yeah, the story is good though, but but they do need polish polish the comeback mechanics though.
Yeah, well, I would say this. I didn't like the combat that much, but a lot of people love the combat. A lot of people love the. I mean, people, of course, they want improvements, but a lot of people love the combat. I didn't like the combat that much. I didn't hate it, but it just I like Final Fantasy 15's combat more.
Yeah, the combat cool. It's just every time I try to dodge it, every time I try to hit that dodge button.
The dodge ain't really that good. It's mainly about blocking and countering.
Like best thing to do is just try to move out of the way. That was the best dodge you can have on there though.
Yeah, on this
which I hate it.
Before you go, Emperor, I asked developers commentary. Maybe this will give y'all some ideas for y'all's top 10 game. He sent us his top 10 games of this generation. I guess he's got them in order. I ain't gonna have mine in order, but he's got his in order. But his top 10 of this generation. Number 10 is Spider-Man. Good pick. Spider-Man's on my list. Number 9, Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Final Fantasy 7 Remake didn't make it on my list. I picked 15 over Remake. So 8, Ni no Kuni 2. Ni no Kuni 2 didn't make it on my list, but Ni no Kuni 2 is actually a very good game. Love Mafia 3. I didn't know is the Mafia. Did he already Mafia 3 on? No, Mafia 3 ain't came out yet, has it? Oh yeah, Mafia 3. I'm talking about Mafia 3 came out. I'm thinking about the remaster trilogy.
Oh.
I'm surprised that's on this list. Number 6 is Shumi 3. Respected. He's a big Shumi fan. You got Apex on there. Apex I probably would pick, but I put Destiny instead of Apex. Monster Hunter World. Monster Hunter World is on my It's on my top 10 of this generation. Dragon Quest 11, it's a good game, but it didn't make it. I got Kingdom Hearts probably on mine, so probably not took that spot. Rainbow Six Siege, I never did play that. And then number
Yeah.
one. Now the reason this is a good game. I don't want to. I can see why he's got it for his number one because he worked on this game. This is the game he put out. It's Kung Fu Panda Samurai Showdown Legend of Legends. And if y'all don't know what this game is, this is pretty much a Smash Bros. Clone. But it's in the Kung Fu Panda universe. But developers commentary actually worked on this game, so I actually bought the game. It's pretty fun, I won't lie. But if you like Smash Bros, you would like this game. But it actually has better network play than Smash Bros. You can actually play this game online, unlike Smash Bros.
Yeah.
So yeah, but that's his top 10. That's a interesting list. Some games I didn't expect to be on there. But yeah, when we get to that our top 10 list, we'll see what we have. But Emperor, do you think Final Fantasy 7 is gonna sell more? The next one will sell more than this one? This did, or about the same, or?
I want to say it's gonna be around the same because I don't really expect new people to buy the second one while playing the first one. Unless
Yeah,
they buy both at the same time.
yeah. Well, I think that yeah, that's true. But I think like yeah, I don't know. It just depends. I think people.
And also, like, what Rage said, like, some people didn't like the ending, so they might not
Yeah.
buy the other one.
They didn't like the ending, but I still think they want to see what happens.
Yeah, so pretty much people would pretty much would pretty much would or is by the next game though.
Yeah, I
To know
mean,
what the next are.
I think it's gonna sell about the same. I don't know if it'll do super more. I don't think it'll do super less. I think it's gonna be in the ballpark around the same, maybe more, maybe a little bit less. It just depends. It depends on what system it comes out for too. If it's only on the PS4, if its next one's gonna be exclusive, or is it gonna be on all systems, or is it gonna be on the PS5? Like, I mean, because it's not this next one's not coming out for the next 2 years, so I don't expect it to be on the PS4. I expect it to be on the, no, at least be on PS4 and PS5 or Xbox. You know, if it's on all of them, PC and stuff too. But yeah, but the next topic, but that's a pretty good top 10 NPD list. But you know, of course, Final Fantasy. But we got some more PS5 and game rumors and stuff. But I'm just gonna go ahead and say this. It's been rumors. This is big time rumor, people. I don't know. I almost don't think this is true. But I'm saying it because I hope it's true. Because this would make my day. I would be super pumped, especially if this is a launch title. There's rumors that Jack and Daxter. Everybody's been thinking about the Blue Point. You know, we know Blue Point's worked on another remaster or remake. What do you want to say for the PS5? And supposedly people have been talking about it and expecting what game it can be. A lot of people think it's going to be Demon Souls. I hope somebody else said that he doesn't think it's Demon Souls, but he couldn't tell us why. So now I'm thinking that this could be true, but there's been leaked that Blue Point is working on 2 games, and both for PS5. And one is a launch title, and the launch title is going to be Jack and Daxter, the trilogy remake, something. I'm not sure details about it, but I think it's going to be maybe one game, but it's going to be all 3 of them in one game, but it's kind of redone, kind of retold, you know. And then the other game they're working on, which won't be launch date, but it'll be like 2021, is Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver. And supposedly they're redoing that combat and retelling the plot of that game. I'm not sure, because there's different ones. I'm not sure which one it is. But supposedly Square Enix is helping them with that too. And supposedly Naughty Dog's helping work on the Jack and Daxter stuff too. So, I'm just going to let y'all know, I'm a big fan of Jack and Daxter. I love that trilogy. I play all 3 of them. I didn't really play the racing game too much. But yeah, I'm telling you right now, if Jack and Daxter is a remake launch title for PS5, oh, I'm gonna be there day one. Get me that game. That'd be the number. That'd be the most look forward game I'm looking forward to this year, probably. Now, it'd be that game. If that's an actual remake, especially for all trilogy, if it's all three games in the one or whatever they're doing that. If that's day one, if that's the launch title for PS5, I am super down. I want it. Just give it to me. If that's true. If they announced that during this PS5 event, oh yeah, I'm gonna be super excited in my pants when they show that. I'm letting y'all know. You're gonna see me a happy camper over here. And I'm a big fan of Soul River too. I played the original. I don't know which Soul River I played, but I played one on PlayStation 1 on PlayStation 2. It's been so long, but I really did enjoy that game. I remember playing it. I didn't finish it, but I remember playing it. I think my cousin had it. I think I played it from him or borrowed it or something. But I remember because I like that game because you can pick up. What I liked about that game is where I remember is you can pick up weapons, like different weapons on the ground, and I think during that time you didn't see anything like that. And I remember just picking at different weapons, and the different weapons gave you different attacks, and I just remember loving the game. Wish I could have finished it and played the whole story. So if they're doing the remake of that, and they said that game's gonna be like Souls-like, which I don't know if I like that, but maybe that's why people think they're doing Demon Souls, because that game's gonna be like that. That's awesome. That gets me pumped up. But how y'all feeling about this rumor? Are y'all excited if this is true, or would y'all like to, or what y'all think about it? Did y'all play any of the Jack and Daxter games or the Soul Reaver games?
I did not.
Play any of those games?
Neither.
I haven't played any of those games.
Neither.
What is wrong with you guys? I know y'all a little bit younger than me, but man,
These were my type of games, man. Like, especially Jack and Daxter. Like,
Jack and Daxter's the truth. I don't know what I mean. It's the truth, boys. It's awesome. I love those games. Like I said, I guess y'all a little bit younger, but I grew up on platforming games, especially on original PlayStation.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, Jack. I don't say Jack and Dax. It was the first. Was like Naughty Dog's like first game created.
no, their first
Like,
game.
no.
No, their first game was shit. They did.
stuff back in the 90s.
Well, they did not Ratchet Clank. That's Insomniac. They did Crash Bandicoot.
Okay.
They did Crash Bandicoot. Then they went to Jack and Daxter. They might have did the game before Crash Bandicoot, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, they did some other game.
Yeah, I don't know if I might be getting them mixed up with Insomniac because I don't think they wanted this shooter game. But yeah, they did Crash Bandicoot, and then they went to Jack and Daxter, which I was a big fan of. I was a bigger fan of Jack and Daxter than I was Crash Bandicoot, which I played Crash Bandicoot, but it was okay. But I was really a big fan of Jack and Daxter because Jack and Daxter came out around the same time as Ratchet and Clank, and I like Ratchet and Clank too. But I was always more of a fan of Jack and Daxter than I was Ratchet and Clank. I mean, Ratchet and Clank had a remake on the PS4, which was awesome. So if this is on Jack and Daxter the whole on PS5, cannot wait for that game. I'm telling you, I am excited. I've been wanting a new Jack and Daxter. There was I can't talk. They was actually working on doing a Jack 4 before they did Last of Us, but then they didn't like the direction they was going with, so they kind of canceled it and started making Last of Us. So, but I'm okay with a remake, especially a full remake on the PS5, and yeah, and Soul Reaver was an awesome game too. I think it was on PS2. I get some of my PS1 and PS2 games I get mixed up because it's been so long. But if Blue Point's doing both of these games, that's gonna be awesome. That's gonna be some big time, like, yeah. Especially Jack and Daxter for a launch title. That's gonna be good. That's good. I'm on it. That's definitely one game I'll be buying. But there's also some other rumors about PS5. Some other games there's rumor about Gran Turismo 7 being the launch title, maybe. But, I mean, we know they're working on Gran Turismo 7, but there was I don't have all the details, but I do know that there's been some stuff about Gran Turismo 7 maybe being a launch
See that?
title.
See that right there caught my attention right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Iron Crest.
I'm not big into racing games like I used to be, and especially if I'm not big in those type of racing games. I'm more of the arcade kind of person, so it's like it is what it is for me. But
I freaking love it.
but what about you? Are y'all excited? Y'all would y'all be excited for some Gran Turismo 7? I know, or we know Mayhem is. He already said he is. What about you, Emperor?
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah. Um,
Yeah, I'm excited. I mean,
You like those type of games?
I wouldn't say I love like sim games, but I do love what Gran Turismo does. Like especially getting details correctly and just how beautiful the game is.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed. I know I had one Gran Turismo game I had. My dad bought for me for my birthday, and he bought me this. I think it was on the PS3. Oh, maybe I'm not sure. No, it had to be PS2 because it was before I went to college. Yeah, it was on the PS2, but I had a steering wheel for it, and I remember like I like playing with the steering wheel. It was kind of fun, and I like doing the. They had the rally kart stuff where you can drive in the dirt, and I thought that was fun. I played that racetrack. I was like the only racetrack I actually like to play, and it was actually kind of fun. Just you know, it felt that race felt more arcadey and stuff, so I enjoyed that one. But yeah, that'd be some. Sony's got a lot of shit to show because we don't really know a lot of what they got as far as those first party games for PS5. But there's also because there was a leak that went around that had some games, but a lot of people saying there's been rumors about Silent Hill being remade, and
yeah.
that news has been surfacing back up about it. I'm hoping that's going to be in VR and it's going to be like a launch title or something, or like I don't know what I'm kind of confused because I'm hearing that's going to be a VR title, but then I'm hearing that's going to be a PS5 title too. And then I hope there's going to be some stuff where they actually like if you play the game, you connect to like that game's going to fuck with you in real life too, not just in the game.
Yeah.
I'm like so like I'm hearing all kinds of different things about this game. It's gonna be a VR title, and it's gonna be a PS5 launch title.
So,
It's gonna fuck with
what
you
is
it's gonna
it?
fuck with you in real life. Like you'll be playing a game, and you'll get a phone call from the fucking game and stuff. Like like what's
So,
I've been hearing different. I heard some different things. And I'm just like I don't know about
Let me
this.
tell you, that phone call thing, I'll be down for that.
Or if you got
hell no.
or if you got some kind of like how some people got these smart houses with technology hooked up, it can connect to that, so you be playing, turn your lights off, and doing different stuff like that on you. And I don't know. I think just
Dude,
I'm gonna say it's not for me. I'm just gonna say it's not for me. That's what I'm gonna say.
honestly, though, if that shit can actually happen, I would definitely play it on the stream
Yeah,
to to to
I'll
to
be
to,
so down
to,
for that.
to see what's going to happen. So that way I will have witnesses.
yeah. I mean, it's kind of cool, but I don't know. I think that I don't know about this real man. Like, it's. I think they're probably all working on it, especially since Resident Evil did so good. But it's just I don't know what people are talking about. All these different things about it. But we'll see. And
I
also,
mean,
go ahead.
that that is the thing. Is like there's so many rumors about this, but I think one of the only things that has most people can't agree with is like three, the original three like heads of like the original three games are back making this game, right? If I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think I seen it.
Well, yeah, most rumors point that they're back doing this game, and I I have full faith that if they are doing this, I have full faith that this is gonna be a good Silent Hill game. I just hope that it's not a VR game because
Oh gosh.
I don't think it will fit very well.
Mm. You don't think it'd be like Resident Evil's VR game, like how that was?
Well, for me, Silent Hill is a very different type of horror game. If that makes sense. Like it's not surviving. It's not so much a hardcore horror survival game as much as a very slow. Like it messes with your mind. It's very slow and it messes with you.
Okay.
I can hear that.
And also, just keep on going with the PS5 stuff. Like this, we all know about. We talked about it being rumored that PS5 was going to have the event on June 4th, but now people are saying that Sony has changed that date from June the 5th or June the 4th. I'm not sure why they changed it. Some people say because people was finding out about it. Maybe that's why they changed it. But it's still going to be in June. They only changed it like a couple of days. It's still, we don't have an exact date for it, but a rumor date. But instead of being June the 4th, it might be like June 10th or something like that. But there's a lot of events going on like during June. Like a lot of other events are going on. So we'll see. Maybe they still do. Maybe they're still gonna do June 4th. We don't know, right? It's getting close, but we'll see. But one reason people think that could be reason why they'll change it is that Sony is gonna change what the event's gonna be. Like I think it's not really changing, but the presentation of games. Like Sony's probably been hearing people beat the backlash from Xbox event where they had all those game demos, but most of them weren't really demos or gameplay trailers. A lot of that stuff was just like cutscenes and all that footage. Anytime you've seen it, it says it's. If you look at the fine print of the footage, it's like, oh, it's planned or expected Xbox Series X to be, but not actually run on the Xbox Series X. And Sony is saying that they want all those gameplay trailers or demos to actually be run on the PS5 or PS5 dev kit. So I think they're saying, telling all the third party people, say, hey, we want your trailer to be gameplay, and we want your game to actually be running on a hard kit, not running on a PC designed to be a PS5. So I think that now, supposedly, they're not going to have as many games they was going to have, but they're going to have this longer presentation of the games they're all going to have, and they're all going to be gameplay demos. So, what do y'all think about that? To me, I think it's okay to have game trailers of like game. As long as you give me some gameplay trailers, you can mix it. You can mix it in with regular trailers too, right? But as long as you give me a good amount of gameplay trailers, it don't have to all be gameplay, but mostly gotta be gameplay. It's okay to throw a couple of spices in there of some future titles if you want to. That's like a couple years away, especially to get people excited about the PS5. Says VR cinema. Before you go, on the subject of Silent Hill, Devil's commentary says VR cinema is amazing, so I think Silent Hill would be excellent for it. Excellent fit. I would say VR cinema is one thing I liked about VR is I like to see them do more with VR is the concerts. I don't know if you ever done. Remember I told you about this, Emperor, about the Utada concert. My friend, he knows I'm a big fan of Utada.
Which I played, by the way.
Did you play it?
It was actually pretty good.
Tell me how good that was. But yeah, they got. Tell me how good that was. Woo! But they got it was free too. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that's free.
But they had a free concert of Utada VR using the VR headset, and I wish they would do some more songs of hers because she has some bangles I would like to see. I would like to do because, like, I don't have a VR, but this my friend he surprised me because I remember they was doing this, but I forgot about it. Because I don't have VR, so I don't think I paid too much attention to it. But when I seen it, then it popped up like, oh yeah, and he let me experience it. And that VR concert, Utada. Oh yeah, man, like it was awesome. Like, you know what my favorite songs from hers, but I would think it was the the one new song from Kingdom Hearts, but I don't like that the slow one. I don't really like too much. But yeah, it was awesome, man. Cause you like, and it looked pretty good graphically too. Like, just the image, especially when you get all close to her and stuff. Woo, I was like, man, I need to be home by myself right now. You know what I'm saying? But oh man, it was good, man. It was yeah, it was that VR concert was pretty awesome. I think it'd be cool, especially you think about this. I'm going on a little rant right now, but it's okay. We don't got much news to talk about, so imagine like a bunch of your friends, y'all all get online, right? Maybe it's like a group you like to see, right? And all y'all have VR headsets, especially right now when you can't even go to a concert. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got VR headsets, and y'all all join in kind of like a game, but you're not playing a game. You're watching a concert together, all in VR. So maybe you can you can't see each other there, but you can see maybe your icon to know that y'all watching at the same time, right? But the experience is kind of made just for you because you're like a VR, and y'all all there in concert, but you're in a VR headset. You're in VR, and you're seeing kind of like what Fortnite. Fortnite does shows. You know what I'm saying? But imagine that being in VR.
Like they did that Travis Scott concert.
But was that in VR though?
Yeah,
Was
it
in
wasn't in VR, but just the
Yeah,
concept of
yeah, that was crazy. Like the special effects that he was doing. Imagine being in VR with that. Oh man. Yeah, I seen your title live. Yep. Yeah, trust me. Seeing your title live, seeing her in VR doesn't compare to seeing your title live. Don't get me wrong. I'd definitely rather see her live. Don't get me wrong about that. But if you can't see her live, you can see her on the headset. And of course, your title live was hot too, man. Let me tell you. Oh man, good times. But yeah, I've seen your title live, good show. But seeing her in VR, that little thing, that little like 2 songs that was free to download was awesome. There was an awesome usage of VR. So yeah. But I went off track. What was I talking about? Oh, I was talking about the PS5 showing gameplay and trailers. So I know was you gonna say something, Emperor, before I cut you off about the?
I forgot now.
Yeah, pretty much like I was saying about the PS5 event. They're moving it from June 4th to a couple of days later. They don't really know that they're gonna have more gameplay demos actually running on PS5 dev kits instead of just having a bunch of trailers that's like maybe running on a PC that's made for PS5 or whatever. But to me, I think it's okay. But I don't mind. I don't mind them being like a mix. Show me some gameplay trailers running on PS5. You can show me a couple cool looking trailers to get me hyped. There's nothing wrong with that. I think you just gotta have. People do want to see PS5 gameplay. Though we want to see gameplay. We want to see stuff that's coming out soon. But it's alright to mix in some third party trailers. You know what I'm saying, or some stuff that's coming out in the future just to get people hyped. Long as most of your show is gameplay demos. But what y'all think about? Y'all have any thing about that? About
if
what?
they could do it, they could do it. I mean, I hope they show more games
Yeah.
out of it.
Cause I'm curious to see what because a lot of these third party games are all coming out this year, right? A lot of third party like new Call of Duty, new Assassin's Creed. EA's got some. I'm curious to see what these third party games are gonna look like on the next gen. I'm curious to see what the cross gen games are gonna look like. Just how better are the cross gen games, right? Like I'm just curious about all of it. Just see what I'm just curious. I'm just curious to see some games, man. There's some games that's supposed to come out this year that I haven't heard any news about. Like there's a new I don't know exactly the name of the game is, but it's the new Tales of Series game. They showed it, I think at E3. I think they might show it at Microsoft E3, but it's on all platforms, right? It's a new Tales of Series game, and I'm curious. I mean, that's supposed to come out this year, but I haven't seen any new trailers about that. I haven't heard any news about that game if it's still coming out this year. But I wonder if that's going to be a cross-gen game because I don't know when that game's coming out. I like to see that game, And then some other games that are coming out. There's a game called I actually signed up for a beta, a closed beta. I hope I get in. It's like a co-op game. It kind of looks like Breath of the Wild, Zelda Breath of the Wild, but it's not. But it's a like a open world action adventure RPG called Genshin Impact. I've been like, they've been having some betas people have been playing on the PC, but it's actually coming to PS4 and Switch too. But I actually signed up for the beta, but I wonder if that would be a cross-gen game because that game looks pretty fun. It's like co-op too, so it's pretty awesome. It's not an MMO, but it's like a co-op, almost like an MMO, but it's not. But it's like a co-op action RPG. But you can play different characters, and the combat looks really really fun. And it's coming on PS4, so I'm hoping I get into that beta. But I wouldn't mind seeing like a see if that's running on the next gen. I mean, we know you can backwards compatibility, but like I said, there's a lot of games coming out this year from third party games that I would like to. I haven't seen much about, and some stuff they haven't announced yet, but we know it's coming out. I like to see how they look. I'm just ready for this event to happen, man. But yeah, y'all have any thing to say about this? What Sony's doing? You think?
No.
Yeah, but I think is that all the news? Is it time for all games of this generation? Is any news we're missing?
I'm saying like so I do got more news for y'all, but just but this is gonna be different. Which which normally we do talk about like console game, but we do talk about console game, but I really feel like we need to bring on the PC games.
Yeah, well, we talk about
The,
console games because that's mainly what we play. But it's not a lot. And plus,
yeah,
a lot of console games do come to PC too. So even though we're talking about console games, a lot of those games are on the
yeah,
they're also on
yeah,
the PC. But we don't really talk about. I
yeah,
guess we don't really talk about console exclusives. I guess, but
yeah. But this game though is pretty much exclusive of PC game.
yeah,
In the game I'm talking about is Valorant. The Valorant the Valorant like beta been out almost like back in pretty much back in I would say like I would like I would say at least around that guess like April like as April or such
yeah. It's been a couple of
but
months.
from yeah a couple months yeah like in almost like yesterday Valorant like Riot Games Valorant like announced they did like the game, the full game is going to be out on June the 2nd. Going to be out June the 2nd with new agent, new map, new map, yeah, new agent, new map, new mode. So that's pretty cool. But I guess the question is, I guess the question that people ask is, what is environment? Environment, it pretty much like a 5-on-5 game, like elimination, like kind of like elimination. The environment game is almost similar as CS:GO, pretty much. Like, yeah, pretty much CS:GO, pretty much. But at the same time, it almost but it do have their own mix in there. Like, they do have own mix in there. Like they're like because they're like had their own different abilities. So like but like they ain't do on there is what they know there is they there is like they're attackers and they're defenders. So what attacker guy do? He got it got really got the place like okay I will explain it best that I can, just best that I can, just best that I can. Like they ain't they I don't say the preordain is the preordains of the game is pretty much it pretty much like they pretty much like attackers the attacker guy make sure to like plant a bomb like it almost it kind of almost like search and destroy